What up? Welcome back to Crystal's Tarot. Welcome if you're new. This is going to be a general reading. It's not sign specific, so take it as it resonates. Don't shoot the messenger. Don't force the messages. If you're interested in a personal reading, you can find that information in the description box below. Let's go ahead and get into it and see what Spirit wants to talk about. Flash shuffle. All right, this is a new deck, so it's kind of a little stiff still, so bear with me. And if you're pressed for time, feel free to fast forward. Okay, this is going to be a little quick one, I guess. You have zombie, control, and skull of flowers, creating through the ashes. Bottom of the deck, you have skull of darkness, blind spots. I feel like there's some sort of awareness that you're not tapped into yet. Something, for some of you, take it as it resonates, don't force the messages. There's something that's going to be being resurrected for some of you, not all of you. Like something from the past that was over or had ended, there's going to be a chance to rebuild it or redo it or reignite something. I feel like there's some sort of ending that's going to turn into like something very beneficial for you, or like there's a transition here. Something was once dead and over is going to grow and improve. Hi, Amar. I'm not doing personal readings during this live, but I might get on it after this one and do a quick one for those of you who are interested. Let's see. Skull of darkness, blind spots. If you're not seeing something, you have the Five of Cups, the Page of Wands, and the Eight of Pentacles. Yeah. There's something that you had some sort of disappointment with. I feel like somebody wants to reach out. Maybe you're still passionate about this person, place, or thing. But I feel like somebody wants to reach out and they want to work on things. Or maybe you still want to work on things with somebody or something that had ended. Bottom of the deck, you have the Five of Wands. There might be feeling like you have to fight for something, or that I don't know, maybe you think somebody's mad at you or sees you in a negative way when they actually don't. All right, let's see what else. Zombie control. There's definitely something, I'm getting reminded, there's something that was ended or had ended that's going to come back. There's going to be an opportunity to redo something. Zombie. I feel like for some of you, like whatever had ended, for those of you who something had ended, you don't think it's possible, but you still feel this energy. You still feel like you thought it ended, like with the zombie here. I feel like you thought something had ended, but it's still very much alive. But you're not seeing it. You're not having clarity within the situation. But whatever this was that you thought had died, or there's nothing left in it, there actually is. There's inspiration for it to be moved forward. I don't know if this is by you or the other person or both of you. All right, last shuffle. All right, what about this zombie? Zombie. Hold on, guys. Okay, for zombie, you have the World, the Fool. I'm telling you, there's like a new cycle and a new opportunity that's going to come in. And the Hierophant. Maybe this is involving a marriage, or it's going to turn into a marriage. There's something that was learned from the other person or from you. And now I feel like something has the ability to restart. And then Three of Swords, kind of like definitely want to have its presence known here. I feel like they're like whatever the ending was, right? Because for a zombie, they die and then they're still alive after death. I felt like there was something like that ending, where you thought it was dead. It hurt. It was painful for you. It was disappointing. It was kind of traumatic. I felt like with like then now the part of like it's dead but it's still alive. That's where I'm getting this, especially like the world card and the fool card, and then right here you have the skull of flowers. So I felt like whatever you thought had ended, there's gonna be an opportunity to like have a new cycle, to restart something. And I feel like you're gonna be optimistic about this forward movement. And again, I feel like both of you guys have learned something in the process of waiting for whatever this was for you guys. And I felt like both of you guys have learned something, like understood something at a soul level, not just the basic 3D like our regular life, but at a soul level, at a higher level, you guys have learned something. And I feel like this is gonna lead to a commitment. All right, the skull of flowers. The skull of flowers, you have the Four of Pentacles. You guys couldn't let go. You guys couldn't forget about each other. You guys couldn't release this energy. Something about it still kept pulling you. The Five of Wands, yeah, you have to fight for this. Or maybe it's like you're willing to fight for each other now, or maybe somebody's willing to fight to show that they still care, there's still potential or still possibility. Two of Pentacles, wanting to bring balance, fighting to bring balance. The Ten of Pentacles. Yes, I feel like whatever this is, like even though it had ended, like you guys didn't want it to end. You still wanted it to continue, still wanted it to develop and to grow. And I feel like something ended. It was difficult. This ending caused a painful hurt for both of you guys, possibly. But it like even though it was dead, it didn't never die. It's still there. There's something about the energy is still present. That person is still interested. You're still interested. And there's going to be this new cycle that starts forward with that, because you guys couldn't let go of each other. You guys couldn't let go of the potential. You haven't forgot about each other. And if this is like an opportunity you had in the past, like maybe it's a job, it's like I still wanted that job. I had to get a job, so I had money coming in the meantime. But something about that job or that place of business, whatever it was, it still stayed with you. You haven't forgot about it. And I feel like it's coming back around for a new cycle with you. You had to fight to bring balance, or maybe this person had to fight to bring balance to the situation. But once the balance is obtained, and maybe like both of you guys have to realize like there isn't negative energy. Like both of you guys still care, and you're still open to having that experience, or communicating, or whatever this is for you. That's going to bring in abundance. That's going to bring in long-term energy. And then you have the Four of Cups. Yeah, I feel like there's going to be some sort of healing of this sorrow, this disappointment by this coming in. And maybe at the beginning, whoever gets approached, if this is a person, whoever gets approached, it's like both of you guys realize that there's still unresolved business between the two of you, but like you guys couldn't let go of each other. And I feel like whoever was left, when the person who left comes back, there's still a sense of feeling unworthy, and I feel like it's going to be corrected. That's what's going to be balanced out. The Ten of Swords, the Skull of Darkness. Yeah, you guys have not been able to forget about each other, and I feel like it's annoying. You guys don't understand, like, why do I keep thinking about this person? Why do I keep thinking about this job? Whatever this was that had ended, that there's still energy in there. It's like, why is that there? Why? It's kind of frustrating, the fact, like, you might be annoyed that you keep thinking about this person, place, or thing, but it looks like it's coming back around. Let's get Spirit said. Hold on. Let's get a little bit more deep. Hold on. What? Yeah. Let's get some more details. Hold on, guys. So that, I don't know what the heck that was, but the main cards at the top of both of those decks, you have the Two of Swords with the Justice. You don't see how things could be made fair. You don't see how things could be brought back into balance. And the Four of Pentacles, again, which you have right here. So you guys haven't been able to forget about each other. I feel like spirit's gonna like make something come in, like spirit's working on making something balanced, because neither of you guys forgot about each other. If this is a job, then I feel like you still think about the job, you still think about the company. Maybe this is the company you used to work at, and they still think about you. They still like, oh, remember when so and so worked here? They did a really good job. They got along with people. It was like, it was good energy. For whatever reason, it didn't work out. There's definitely a new cycle that's going to come in, and that's going to revive either this connection or the opportunity or whatever this prospect was. All right, last shuffle. Okay, what else can you tell us about this? That was my hand, so I'm not taking those, but I'm going to read the bottom of the deck. The Eight of Wands talks about communication, some sort of conversation, like not necessarily rush conversation, but it's like that pressure cooker. Like, I've been thinking about this. I have to say this. I can't hold it back no more. Like, maybe it's a job and they're like, oh, we got to reach out to so-and-so. We're going to just see if they're available. If it's a person, I feel like your person's going to reach out to you. But don't force the messages. Take it as it resonates. You have the Eight of Cups. Somebody walked away because they didn't feel like there was an emotional reciprocity, or they didn't feel like there was an emotional fulfillment. Then you have the Five of Swords, but they doubted their walking away. They have mental conflict with that walking away. What else? What else about this situation? So if this is a job, maybe they had to change things. Maybe they had to they had to change departments or whatever. But they didn't want to let you go. They wanted to keep you around. If this is a person, they walked away because they felt like they were going to get more emotional fulfillment somewhere, but they doubted that. They were like as they were walking away, they were regretting it. They were doubting that. And then Two of Cups. Yeah, this is your person, or you might feel like they're your person. They felt like you're their person. Like they still cared about you. Maybe they didn't feel like there was reciprocity, and so that's why they walked away. The Strength card. When you guys are together, when you're around each other, you feel very very confident, very stable, very like invested in the connection. Then you have the Hangman. Somebody's seeing things differently. Maybe they're starting to see like there was potential here. There was like maybe you did care about them more than they thought. Somebody's, I don't know, they're experiencing something which is allowing them to see things differently. And the Seven of Wands. Somebody was defensive, and the Six of Wands. So somebody's seeing like maybe, okay, hold on, back up. I feel like this person might have walked away because they didn't feel like there was reciprocity with their emotions being fulfilled. I feel like they're starting to reflect, and like while they were walking away, they weren't happy about walking away. They were doubting that part of the process. They felt like you were their person, but to have their confidence, to like stay in their ego, to stay in their pride, so their pride wasn't wounded, they chose to go ahead and walk away. But they're starting to see things different. They're seeing that maybe you were just a little bit defensive, not that you didn't care, but that you were defensive, but that you did want a victory in the connection. I feel like somebody's starting to see the energy differently. You have the Devil, but it's like the angel devil. It's like that energy, it like resonates with me of like being, what is it called? It's not the codependency energy. It's like like I'm invested here. I'm definitely in this to win this no matter what. I'm spending my time here. I'm committed to this. I'm committed no matter what to this. Final outcome. Final energy. Final energy. Final energy. You have the Page of Swords. Somebody's communicating something, right? And you have that Ace of Wands, or Eight of Wands, and the Ace of Swords. Spirit is like really forcing the energy. Spirit, like this person thinks about you all the time. They want to talk to you, and to the point where they're with these cards, I feel like this person's gonna ultimately end up reaching out to you because they can't quit thinking about you. The energy is like that pressure cooker again with that Eight of Wands, which you had a minute ago. I don't know where it went, but it's like that pressure cooker. Like I keep on thinking about this person. I wish I would have said this. And then, oh no, like just kind of dismissing the energy, but it keeps on coming back. It keeps on coming back to the point that they're going to be forced to say something. They're going to be forced to reach out. And then you have the Empress. Somebody's going to be receiving something. There's something to receive here. I feel like they're stuck in their thoughts here with the Ten of Swords. You and or they are stuck in their thoughts. It's like frustrating. Like, why do I keep thinking about this? Why do I want to say this? I don't want to. I'm going to ignore the energy, but it keeps coming back again. And then with the Skull of Darkness, there's something, there's like some sort of an enlightenment that's coming in regards to some sort of ending or transition that took place. And there's going to be something that's going to be received. And what's going to be received? The Five of Pentacles and the Knight of Pentacles. So there's like somebody coming back to somebody who was left out in the cold. Somebody is going to return from something that was lost and left behind. They're going to come back to retrieve what they forgot. They're going to come back to like mend what was broken. Take that as that resonates. Don't force the messages. Until next time, I send you lots of love and light. If you're interested in getting a personal reading, you can find that information in the description box below. Love you. Appreciate you. Thank you for being here. Bye.